Hey y'all, how are
I hope
you?
that you are having a wonderful weekend. Today is Sunday. And as I film this right now, I have pretty much set up the bulk of May. I really want to do a plan as you go for the next 6 weeks. Part of my 100-day project, or my restart to the 100-day project, I know, it's like right at almost 20 days in, is to do things on a daily basis that I, one, haven't really been doing, and two, need to make a habit of, and three, I need to hold myself accountable. So on Patreon, I'm going to be journaling daily and filming it and then putting them up daily. Kind of as I go. So that's the journal with me will be there. But I thought for here, since I'm back in the Omni journal, which is creative, it's basically creative bullet journal. I thought the best way for me to sort of plan is to actually do it. And one of Dawn from Enthusiastically Dawn's blog post for Planner Bootcamp, she uses a quote that says, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit." It's Aristotle quote. And that's the key right there is if I want to get better, if I want to do better, if I want to work smarter instead of harder, if I want to be more organized and productive, I have to make some changes. If I want to grow on YouTube, I need to be on YouTube. If I want to grow on Patreon, I need to be on Patreon. I need to think about what my content is and instead of worrying about the fancy stuff, kind of get the quality stuff. Let go of the need to sort of fit in or the whole comparison thing. I'm me, and I'm a pretty decent me, and my thing is and has always been to share and to inspire and to motivate. And my struggles with planning have been real. I did a blog post called "I Think I Need a Planner Intervention," and I submitted that to Carrie Harling for her Planner magazine, and she put it in there. I'm so excited about that. I'm going to leave the link for that below. My friend Amy Graham has got a post in there as well. There's some really good articles. I've read through about a fourth of them so far. I still have quite a few more to read. I love Carrie's magazine. I think it's absolutely wonderful. I look forward to it every issue. Yesterday, I had the blessing or affirmation card that said "Your blessed power." And then today's blessing card was the blessing of letting go. To free myself from negative entanglements by letting go of beliefs and outdated ways of thinking that no longer serve you. And it says, "You have the power. That which you let go will transform into an endless blessing." And since yesterday's card was, "You are a field of endless possibility with unlimited power to create. Every atom of you is full of abstract potential that can be molded into any form. Every particle of you holds the blueprint of creation. You are a force of nature and a great blessing on earth." All of this, I feel like one of those sci-fi kind of the chosen ones right now. I have the power within me. I have the power within me. It's such a hero's journey kind of thing. But the truth of the matter is that the only person who can change things in my life is me. And I knew I needed to make some changes. I knew I needed to make a difference in certain areas in my life, or things weren't going to change, because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Yeah, my crazy days, well, they're not completely over. I'm always going to be a bit crazy. But think about planning as a tool. It could also be an outlet, a creative outlet. I am going to include a blog post that I am finishing up. I just have to add some pictures to it about how the Omni journal or the bullet journal kind of system, how I create a bullet journal, has helped me. Planning in general, I suppose, has helped me with my anxiety, depression, and ADHD. And a lot of the supplies and things that I'm using, I will leave my Amazon list below. You'll see it for most of the things that I use. And then you'll have links that will be highlighted in the blog post for more specific what things. I want to do is, starting now, is to go ahead and get started with a plan as you go. Now, these are pretty much going to be unedited videos. I won't have time to create videos and put them up on YouTube every single day and do the journal with me's as well. So these are pretty much as you go. So they're pretty much unedited. So there'll be a little bit of pauses. I can either create them beforehand and talk about my setup, or I can actually on the weekends film the setup. I've already pretty much done most of the setup here, but I am going to be changing my daily, and I thought I would actually create the daily while on camera, because one of the things I've noticed doing the pain tracker, when I went to fill in the pain tracker and the weather, I was amazed at how much my pain is truly affected by the weather. So I redid the pain tracker, my life in pixels, and I was like, oh wow. So I'm going to keep better track of the weather on my daily pages so that I can look at how this is really affecting. And I'm also going to continue to look at the moon phases. I have been setting my intentions every month for the month on the new moon, and then going through my intentions. My intentions would be my focus and my goals for each month, and looking back at them, which is about midway right around the full moon. And so every couple of weeks, because of the moon cycle, I am reviewing my goals and my focus and taking a look at where they need to be adjusted. And I'm doing daily reviews in the evening of my day and how much I got done and where my time was spent. And as of today, I am now tracking time. You will see it. I'm doing it a little bit different thanks to Enthusiastically Dawn. And I think pretty soon I'm actually going to be doing a different kind of thing. I'm just doing the basics right now, and I think that's going to develop into something else after a few days, just doing a basic 4 pie charts kind of thing, and breaking up my day by the hours into little pies. Each pie represents 4 hours, she says. So I'm learning a great deal. One of the big things I've learned is that I have to review, I have to go back and look at what I've been doing, what I have done for the previous month, for the previous week, for the previous day. I need to review things. That means looking at it in an honest way, going, okay, being honest with myself and saying, okay, you had all of these things on your to-do list. Why did you pile all this stuff on a day when you knew blah, 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 blah? Why didn't you break it up and spread it out throughout the week? You know that on that date, you weren't really going to be able to get all of those things done. And then you're just setting yourself up for failure, for feeling like a failure if you can't get all those things done. And you knew when you first created that list that you weren't going to be able to get all of those things done. So that's one of the things that I'm doing. And I think the plan as I go will actually help. So what you'll be getting essentially is me planning as I go. Sometimes it will be that day, and sometimes it will be from the evening before where I do the review, depending on how much time I have and how much I get done. So I'm really excited about this. Yeah, a plan with me every day, y'all. Some kind of way, a plan with me of some sort. So, like I said, I am changing things up. The weekly spread that I have for this coming week is something that I wanted to try. It's a more loose, laid back kind of thing. I don't know yet what I'm going to do for that first week of May. Right now, I've been looking at different weekly spreads to see what would be best for me, because if I make it too much function, too strict, too boxed in, then it's not going to work well for me. It needs to be a mix, a balance of function and creativity. So that's not always easy, but I managed to do it for this upcoming week, I think, and we'll see how that goes. And this is this is actually on the blank Enigma paper, so maybe I'll be able to do a little bit better with it if I do the same kind of thing for the next week. I'm excited, y'all. I'm going to just turn the camera around, otherwise I'm going to keep chatting. I'm really excited. This is going to be a plan as you go. And I have Cindy, Gwentart, Baldo, and Boho Berry to thank for this, because it's not my original idea. I know there are a lot of people who have done this. I haven't done a daily video thing in a long while. I don't know what vlog I don't think it's been a long time since I did a data or a Veda, since I did a Veda or a Vlogmas, or I did daily videos for NaNoWriMo event. I used to do them for NaNoWriMo. And maybe I will do that in July or November, do daily writing videos. We'll see. We'll see. Thanks, y'all. I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to turn the camera around now. Hello, 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 hello. So this is today's. So I have done the intro part. I'm doing this part right now. And I have actually done most of that, which is actually not a plan with me so much as, but it's related to. So, and I'm working on the laundry, but I'm not going to highlight it because I'm not done with it. And I've been tracking my time as it is right at 2 o'clock right now. So I know I'm going to be doing this, and then I'll fill that in as I go. This was this morning, and then I have hours, chunks of hours set across. I may end up doing some work down here, which will probably happen. So let me go ahead and write that so that I know my time is divvied up between the two, because this right here will be work and this right here will be home. So yeah, alright, so this is today's, like I said, and this was yesterday's. I've been asking myself questions and writing them down, and I haven't written anything else because I know that I have some really big things going on right here. So other than dinner, I don't think I'll have a lot of things listed. Alright, so this is this coming week, and I've done water and sleep right here, mood right here. I have the calendar right here, which I need to highlight. I did the week before, and I did the week of, and I meant to come back in here with this. There we go. Okay, so I have not filled in everything because I'm not, let me go up a little closer. I have not filled in everything because I'm not quite sure of everything I'm going to do. Like I kind of do this the day before, so tomorrow is Monday. I know I have some errands I need to run. I need to go to the post office. So let's go ahead and put post office, and I'm film. Plan with me, and journal with me. Okay, so that's a lot. I left myself 5 blocks, and that's a lot. That doesn't list out the fact that I have to film, do a little bit of editing, and upload for the coffee chat, the blog post, film, edit, and upload at least minor edits to the plan with me and the journal with me, clean the bathrooms, go to the post office. So I'll be filming every day. So we're going to just go ahead and add film, 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 film to each one of those. So I know that that's something that I need to do, and I like the aesthetics of this, and I think it worked really, really well because I can combine function with some creativity, and that works. I can turn the page around and write a quote right here if I wanted, or write a quote right here if I wanted, or add another tracker if I want. There's still enough space, but I'm not listing every single to-do. That's what the daily page is for. So let's go ahead And look at what I have set up for May. And then I'm going to create the daily page for tomorrow, so you can see it. I left myself 6 pages, so Saturday and Sunday will be combined right here. And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If I need an extra page, I can put it in as a tip in. So here is May. And I'm going to write my goals and my focus. They're on a post-it note right now. Mr. Rockstar's birthday is in May, and I wanted to do something special for his birthday, so I decided to go with a music theme. And I wanted to add little touches of things that are me, because even for our wedding, we turned this into a heart. We did the thing, and that was one of the symbols that I put on our invitations and everything. I made roses, bouquets of roses, out of sheet music. Some I printed on different colors of cardstock. So May is Mr. Rockstar's birthday month, and I wanted to do something special for his birthday month. And yet I wanted to include like different things that might be me. And I had just a few pieces of this sample washi tape that I think is absolutely adorable. So this is what I have here. And I thought, for whatever reason, this never comes out looking quite like I like it. I don't know if maybe I'm just being paranoid, because sometimes my handwriting is pretty. Other times you can tell when I'm in a hurry. But I'm not very good at lettering. I do faux lettering. But if I let myself stress out over it, then I'd never have any of the pages done, because I'd be too stressed out about my pages not being perfect, or my drawings not being perfect, or something. So I decided to just kind of roll with the music theme. So I took this, turned it around. Mr. Rockstar said it looked like a butterfly, but it's an M. It just anyway. So over here is going to be home and self. Over here is going to be work and stuff. And I did some sheet music notes. Here I didn't really do anything musical, but I've listed what would be work stuff and home stuff. And then here I have the calendar with the moon phases on it, and I did some musical notes, and these are guitar tabs, and I really like how this turned out if you turn it this way. This is all of me. This right here is all of me, and I liked that. I thought it was pretty cool. So I've been revamping the level 10 stuff. I haven't figured out everything yet. I'm going to, I think, do a pie chart, but I haven't gotten to that yet. So I am now doing a gratitude log, and I have an anxiety tracker, which is something new to me. So I used musical themes, a tambourine, I can't remember what that's called, but I'm going to just list 2 things, or 1 phrase and 2 words. So it'll be either 2 phrases, or 2 words, or 3 words, or whatever will fit in those spaces. And this is notes about anxiety, like my level of anxiety will be from 0 to 10 or higher, and then I'll log it with a dot, and I'll connect the dots, and then I'll write a note, like if something started my anxiety up, or if it made my anxiety worse. And then this is where I've started the weekly spread for May. I don't have anything yet, because I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I thought I'm not sure yet. So that's where I'm at. Back here I have my life in pixels, and I have no pain, semi-normal, which would be barely any pain. I hardly ever have a no pain day. Normal, which is some pain. Semi-normal is barely any pain. I think these have been the best days right here. That's when I think the vitamins that I've been taking have really kicked in, and I've been exercising and I've been eating well, and I can tell the difference when I eat all 3 meals, when I get enough sleep, and that kind of thing. And then abnormal, oh, the pain, which I can still work through, but I'm in pain, so I can't do as much. And then Calgon take me away. I'm in bed and nothing gets done kind of pain. And then I am revamping this because I have that in here. Some of this stuff is in here. This right here, I'm going to transfer this stuff into here. And some of the stuff I'm transferring, like some things worked out really well in here. Some things didn't work quite as well. So I'm just at a place where now I'm figuring out what isn't working. This has worked pretty well. This is today, and so far I've pretty much done most of all the things I need to do except the filming stuff, which isn't on here. And like, I don't have anything listed here because I don't know if I'm gonna be in bed by midnight. And I didn't really go back and fill this stuff in because I've been in the other journal. I love these stickers. I really want to get some more of those. This is where I'm at. I have some pages back here that I've done, and then some pages I need to fill in. And this is where I'm at with this. Is the project self, and I'm actually going to start doing more stuff in it, because a lot of what I'm incorporating is the trackers and things for project self, but where I'm writing my notes and things are going to be in here. So far, so good, I think. So let's go and let's do, let's set up Monday's page, and we'll look at what I have to do for Monday, which is the coffee chat. I may do the coffee chat today, and then I need to film and things. This is usually what I do right here. Okay, so add coffee chat, blog post. Okay. So I need to keep track of the weather, and I need to track my time. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough room to do all these circles like I did. These take up a lot of room. They do. But maybe if I do them in a row like this, I could do that. So let's do it this way. Alright, and then, so I need to keep up with the weather. We're going to do, okay. Whoa, dang it. So now I have ink all over my fingers. And Monday is the 23rd. put Monday's weather in the morning. So if I listed every single thing I did, it would be my morning routine. It would be like a whole list of things. That's why I have some of that in the tracker. So we're going to do this. Film, edit, upload, coffee chat to YouTube. Film, edit, upload, plan with me, YouTube, film, edit, upload, journal with me. And then I need to go by the bank because I need to have something notarized. And okay, so and then I'm going to do my meal tracker because I need to keep up with whether I eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack. So we're going to say breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack right here. And we're going to do just a 15-minute clean because part of my clean has to do with the bathrooms. So that'll be that for now. And I like this bright blue. Okay. And then I'll do this. So like I said, I'm still trying to come up with a way to what to do. I did do this for the first week. I need to figure out a weekly spread. For May, I've got some of this week to figure it out. I want to have it done by this coming weekend so that I'll be ready. And I'll write down some notes if anything happens during the day. And this is my actual, like, okay, you know, these are the things that I need to do. And this gives me an overall idea. And then I list out all of the things. And maybe this seems a bit redundant, but I like to and have to have a where I glance at my week. Now I don't have to put the squares, and I may not do the squares anymore. I may just do little dots, and some of the things like the triangle for events or appointments and things like that. So I may, after this week, no longer do the squares because I'm not really filling in the squares so much here as I am on the daily page here, and it's just putting like a little dot or a little dash that, hey, these are the things I need to do. And then just filling in my little trackers as I go. So that might be something I actually need to think about doing. And that's what this is for, is to reevaluate how I'm doing things that I'm already doing that aren't working, to evaluate some of the new things I'm adding in, like these. And like I have an idea. Like I don't usually put a lot of the brain dump pages in here, not the personal ones, but the idea ones and things like that I do. I do my personal brain dumping elsewhere, because it's personal. So that's where I'm at. I feel really good about May. I feel really good about this coming week setup. It's sort of going in with the Camp NaNoWriMo theme. I am still doing my word tracker. As a matter of fact, so I have a lot of things listed here. This is my gratitude log for April. I need to fill in today's. This is my word count. I need to fill in today's. I couldn't find my gray one today, so I have actually done here, and I checked off Instagram mistakenly, so I'm gonna have to put a picture on there. And I really like this right here. And this is what I have right here. And I would take it out, but it will mess up the page. It has 8 things, so I may end up doing this in a circle with all 10 things. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet, but I'm still figuring it out, and I'm going to start my actual real 30-day challenge for Miracle Morning on May 1st. So I will be including, like, I have the savers right here, and I have icons for sleep and how many hours, and then my morning routine, whether I did it, water, coffee, how much coffee I had, did I journal, did I do the morning pages, right, that kind of thing. So it's all pretty self-explanatory for me. I do use little icons here and then use the word savers. The scribe thing really is morning pages, so I could technically make this evening pages, which might work better for me since this would be morning pages right here. So we'll do that. That will be evening pages. And that's what I have. And I hope that you'll join me in the plan as I go. And like I said, I'm going to be doing 6 weeks of this to see if I can't get in the real habit of doing this every day. I think it's important. I've sort of combined some things. I've taken my writer's Bible, so I'm not using so many different traveler's notebooks, and added the artist palette to it with my Snoopy and my little sterling silver typewriter that really needs to be cleaned. And I'm using now the Hobonichi as my sort of writer planner, which is working pretty well. So I will show that sometime soon. And I hope y'all have a good one. I'll see you again soon. Bye, y'all.